Today we are going to talk about the Magic Kingdom restaurants. I have not eaten at all of their restaurants by far. I think it's probably not many people who have. You think you definitely would probably have to be local. I just have not spent enough time there to eat at everything that they have to offer, and I don't need to eat that much. But let's talk about the ones I have been to. All right, I'm gonna be kind of like looking down because I'm gonna look at the list of them to kind of help me remember which ones I've been to and stuff, because I don't always remember their correct names. But let's see. So going down Main Street, there's quite a few restaurants down Main Street. We have stopped at the Starbucks there and gotten Starbucks, which it's Starbucks. So if you like Starbucks, you'll like the Starbucks on Main Street. We have done the Crystal Palace. The Crystal Palace is a character dining experience with Winnie the Pooh and stuff. Now, keep in mind, all of this information is pre-COVID-19. So the parks are closed right now when I'm filming this. When parks open back up, I have no idea if their restaurants are going to be the same or character or what, so don't hold me to any of this information because I can only tell you what I have experienced in the past. No idea what the future holds. But it is a character dining at Crystal Palace, and it is buffet style. This is a fun place. This is the very first character dining that I ever actually did with my oldest when he was just 1 year old, and it was just me and him, and it was an amazing experience. Now, after doing some other character dining and eating at other restaurants there, this has fallen from a must-do down to a I probably won't do that one. Now, if you have kids who are just in love with Winnie the Pooh and friends, this would be a good one to go to just simply for the character interaction. But my kids are not overly Winnie the Pooh lovers, so do they love going there? Yes. Do we have to go there? No. We did go there on our last trip, but I kind of decided then that we probably won't go again, at least no time in the near future. I don't really like the buffet. It's really hard with 4 kids getting up and down. I feel like I'm spending my whole time just trying to help them refill their plates. I'm refilling my plate, and then the characters are roaming around and you're trying not to miss character interactions. I just feel like it was a lot. It just felt a little tiring at the end of a long day of walking around the park, and then the restaurant was just a little overwhelming and tiring. And this is being a little on the picky side, you guys. Obviously, when you're at Disney, it's all fun, and it can all be as fun as you want to make it. But just trying to give you kind of honest reviews of what I would do or not do, and this is why. All right, now moving on, across the street on Main Street is the Plaza restaurant. I have eaten there, but it has been a long time, and it's just a restaurant. It's good food. There's no characters, so if you just want a little quiet restaurant to sit and eat, this would probably be a good choice. I don't really remember anything about their food, good or bad. I just remember thinking it was food, it was good, we ate, we left. So nothing too interesting there, but it is something different than just your typical like burgers or chicken nuggets that you might find at a lot of the quick service or pizza. So if you just want something a little different, it probably would be a nice place to go. Let's see, ice cream. Wait, I'm not a big ice cream person, so we don't do a lot of ice cream. Now they're in the center of kind of like the hub area. They have a lot of like little food kiosk type things where you can get like churros, turkey legs, pretzels, things like that. And I do love churros and I love pretzels. Those are probably some of my absolute favorite snacks that they have. I like the popcorn, but it's just popcorn, so there's nothing special about Disney popcorn, where I feel like their churros and their pretzels are just super yummy. And I always have to get me at least 1 churro, and I don't necessarily have to get a pretzel, but if I can, I do. All right, so moving on. Adventureland. We tried a new restaurant this last time, and we love it, and it is now one of our must-dos, is Skipper Canteen. And is that the official name? That's what we call it. Yes, the Skipper Canteen. So this restaurant is done in a Jungle Cruise theme, and there are no characters, but it's amazingly themed. Lots to look at, lots of good stuff to see. It's a nice quiet area. It's right there in the middle of Adventureland, but you go in, and at least where they had us sitting was like in the back corner, and it was very nice and quiet and relaxing. The food was excellent. So that is definitely a place that we plan to go again. I do like that place. Now, not too far from there is the Aloha Isles Dole Whip place. And I love some Dole Whip, so if you want Dole Whip, be sure to stop there. You can also get Dole Whip at the Polynesian, which I meant to do our last trip, but it just never happened. I did not get Dole Whip. I don't know how that happens, that I miss Dole Whip so often, because I always intend to get it and somehow I miss it. But that's where you can get Dole Whip. All right, so Tortuga Tavern. Okay, that's the next one, and it's over by the Pirates, obviously Tortuga. I have eaten there once, and I remember thinking it was okay food. It's just quick service. It's not a sit down. The Skipper Canteens you need a reservation for, by the way. And the other two restaurants I mentioned you need reservations for. Now, Tortuga Tavern you do not. The thing about Tortuga Tavern is it's never open when I'm there. I don't know why. It's always closed. It must be because I go in winter a lot, because the one time I did eat there, we were there in June. So it was summer. So it must be a restaurant that is more seasonal and they only open during the summer months. So I don't know, but it was good. I don't remember thinking it was bad. Let's see, it says here that they have Caribbean inspired offerings, turkey legs, all beef hot dogs, and slushies. I seem to remember getting some kind of a taco or something there, but it's been a while, so their menu could be different than when I went. Okay, so moving on down. Pecos Bill. Oh, it says they have tacos. I wonder if that's where I ate and I thought it was the other place. I don't remember eating at Pecos Bill's, but that was like 9 years ago, so it could be that I'm confused, because that was not somewhere we ate recently. And I don't think this Pecos Bill's was open when we were there in January either. That is one downside to going in January, is a lot of things are closed. Not a lot, but there are things closed for refurbishment and stuff. So you don't get as many things open. All right, so the rest of the places on here I have not eaten, so I can't really tell you much about them. Moving over to Liberty Square, though, is Liberty Tree Tavern. And this is one that you need a reservation for, and it is also very good. I do not eat there every single time, but I do really like it, and it's done in a family dining style, and I really like that, because what they do is it's all you can eat, but instead of a buffet where you go back and forth, they bring you a huge tray of food and you eat anything and everything you want off of there. And if you want more of this or that, you just say, can we get more of this, and they'll bring you more. And I really like that, because it's more of a restaurant feel where they wait on you, but yet you don't have to worry about what you're going to order. You don't have to worry about getting the kids' orders, and everyone gets full. They just bring you the one big plate and you eat off of that, and it's always been excellent food. So I really do like that place, and we will definitely go back again. Another place that's just a little further down is Columbia Harbor House. This place we usually end up eating every time as well. It's a quick service, and it's a little bit different of food. So instead of getting like a hamburger, you can get, it says here, lobster rolls, sandwiches, fish, shrimp, chicken breasts, nuggets, soup, and salads. So it's a nice place to go, because you just get a little bit different than your normal quick service. And it is still quick service, so it's a little cheaper. You can get in and out fast, and it has some neat seating and theming as well. I enjoy it there, so we do eat there often. All right, so now that takes us on into, and there's more places, but I'm only listing the ones that I know about. So don't think these are the only places to eat. Moving on over to Fantasyland, though. All right, a must-do for us is, let me find its official name. Oh, it is that. Okay, Pinocchio Village House. I always call it Pinocchio's, but I didn't know if that was its official name or not. I really like Pinocchio's. They have flatbread pizza, chicken breasts, salads. I don't remember what else. I always get their flatbread pizza is usually what we get. But I really like Pinocchio's. It's just one of those places that's kind of tradition for us to eat at. You can sit and see small world boats go by, which is fun if you're sitting in the right area. And it's not a bad priced quick service. It's just about what they're all priced. So it's a nice one. there's a lot of restaurants actually in this area. Okay, Cinderella's Royal Table. This is a table reservation service, and if you're doing dining plan, it's a 2-credit one. We ate there on our honeymoon, and that's the only time I've eaten there. It was a lot of fun. It was excellent food, and I do plan to eat there again. It just hasn't seemed to ever happen out for us to do that for multiple reasons. So, and it's a more time-consuming restaurant, so it's not one that you can just dart in, eat, and then leave. So if you're not wanting to spend a lot of time on eating, this is not a good choice. It is expensive if you're paying for it and not using the meal plan. So there's a lot to look into with that. It also books up super fast. If you do not get a reservation, pretty much the moment that reservation window opens, it's going to be very difficult to get one. And that's another reason we haven't eaten there again, is it's just really hard to get reservations there, especially for a family my size. The bigger the party, the harder it is to get a reservation. So, but it is a good one, and it's a really neat experience. I would not say this is one you need to eat at all the time. This is more of a special occasion, big memory making type of one. If you're only going to go to Disney World once and you really want to make it big and over the top, then maybe you'd want to do this, but I don't know. You just have to look into that one kind of for yourself. It is good food. It is a fun theme, and you're inside the castle. So I mean, that's pretty neat. Okay, so moving on. Be Our Guest. A lot of people consider Be Our Guest restaurant to be a must-do. I have actually never eaten there myself. I, again, like the Cinderella's Royal Table, cannot get reservations there. Every time I have tried, they were completely booked. In fact, today I tried to get reservations for there, and I'm at my 180-day window, opened up this morning, and they were already all gone. And I don't know if that has something to do with COVID or what, but I was like, really? Seriously? So I just am not meant to eat there, I guess, you guys. So I can't tell you if it's good or not, but I know a lot of people seem to like it. Okay, so I think that's all the places I've eaten there. So we're going to go on to Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland, there's Cosmic Ray Starlight Cafe, and the Launching Pad, and Tomorrowland Terrace. And you know what? I get these three all confused. They all kind of seem to be the same to me. They're all right there in the same area. They all serve similar food. And it's not bad food, but it's just kind of more what you would consider theme park food. You know, hot dog, hamburgers, french fries. It's not a bad hot dog or hamburger. It's pretty good, but there's nothing special about it. The dining areas are also probably my least favorite over there. They're noisier, they're more crowded. The theming's kind of on the cold side because, you know, it's Tomorrowland, which it fits the theming, but it just kind of feels like almost like you're at a McDonald's or something. It's just not really anything special. We do eat there every time because it's hard to have a dining table every single meal. So, and sometimes you don't want that. I don't want that much food, and I don't want to spend an hour eating. I just want to grab something and eat and go on. So these serve that purpose. They give you food when you need food, you get full, you go on. So that is pretty much all the dining at Magic Kingdom. I find Magic Kingdom to probably be the hardest park for me to find food at. Not that like they don't have food everywhere, but like it's harder for me to find restaurants that I'm just like dying to eat at. Epcot has so many amazing restaurants. I have found myself leaving Magic Kingdom to go to Epcot to eat. I also really like eating at some of the resorts. This last trip staying at the Polynesian, we would leave Magic Kingdom earlier, like not stay till closing. We would go back to the Polynesian and eat dinner there, a later dinner, and then just call it a night. And that worked out really well. I liked the Polynesian's food. They have great food at the Polynesian. I know that Grand Floridian actually has pretty good food too. I've not eaten at the Grand Floridian, but I always hear amazing things coming out of there. So, oh, I take that back. I have eaten there, and it was good food. I like the Polynesian better if I was comparing the two restaurants I went to, but like the Polynesian, Grand Floridian actually has several, and I just ate at their quick service, so that's not going to be their best food. I know they have better restaurants, but we were just wanting something quick, and we were wanting something that wasn't at the Magic Kingdom, and it served its purpose. It was quiet, it was okay food, and you know, just kind of got us out of the hustle and bustle of the Magic Kingdom and gave us a more relaxing atmosphere. So anyway, there's a lot of food options, but those are my favorites. Those are the ones we eat at the most. I hope that helps. So have fun, enjoy eating at the Magic Kingdom, and I will see you all soon. Bye.